I also listen to like full projects as well. Like I produced on Kanye West's Life of Pablo as well. And it's like,
Oh, what you doing
that
there?
I love
I
that
think you
album.
told me.
Uh, Real Friends, Real Friends, me, Frank Duke, and Havoc from Mobb Deep produced that.
Mm.
So yeah, that was a great record, and like I like that album as a whole, and I'm glad like my song was a part of it. It was like a strong part of the album. So I do look at the whole album as a whole.
Yeah. I, I
Oh, get that.
I was surprised to find out that Drake wrote 30 hours. You see, niggas. You see,
Yep.
that's what y'all gotta start louding up. When niggas is saying y'all ain't writing or Drake ain't writing, y'all gotta remind niggas what he did write for other people. Cause Kanye don't give a fuck.
Exactly. But
Like
but
Kanye
that's
really
what I'm
don't give a
saying.
fuck
Like
though.
I'm like how's anybody out here discrediting Drake as a writer? And like you see what he's doing. Like you pay attention, so you see what's going on. But like there's literally people out here like discrediting. I seen comments like, yeah, somebody else wrote that. Bro, this guy's one of the greatest writers ever.
All right. So
Ever.
so then I'm gonna throw in this question. And you a producer and you work with a lot of people.
Uh,
And again, of course, we're gonna talk just nameless, but just being around the process a lot of times. The reason why Drake gets a lot of this knock is the reference tracks. You're a producer, and I'm guessing you're always involved in the recording process, all of that. Is that very uncommon of the majority of artists you've seen? Because I
what?
think if it's not those reference tracks, like nobody give a fuck about this. You know what I mean? Niggas would just think this was hate. But when niggas heard
Yeah,
the
yeah,
reference track, I remember when Meek tweeted that out. I remember tweeting at Meek. I was like, Meek, listen, man, I know that nigga out rapped you on Rico, but relax. You know what I mean? I thought he was
yeah.
lying. I'm like, I know how. Sometimes I be off the henny. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? Sometimes he might be saying some wild shit. But then the
Yeah,
reference
yeah,
tracks
yeah.
came out and shit. Everybody had to just like, whoa. I don't
But
think people has ever seen that um in hip hop. Now, has it been going on? Shit, we on the outside. You know what I mean? We not in the studios. You feel me? Maybe that's common, and we're just first time seeing it in that context.
I
So,
mean, like I think Drake already discussed that on he had an interview. God damn, how the fuck you hit that and you're tired? I think
it's
he already
Lillard, bro.
discussed that with
Semtex, right?
yeah, yeah, Semtex. So it's like it's a process. It doesn't need to be explained, man. Like it's literally a process, and it has nothing to do with people writing his shit and like people
Hold
work
on, but
together.
but
People bounce like
you do know. Okay, I get what you're saying,
mm,
but in a legacy conversation, it does need to be explained because what's gonna determine his legacy are the people, are the peers, is the critics. So that's what I'm
mm,
saying. When we talk about reference tracks, and you're like, yeah, it doesn't really need to be explained. For you, who's on the inside, it doesn't need to be explained. But the people who's
mm.
judging his legacy, shit, no explanation makes it worse. Like you start thinking all type of shit. All right, this nigga just don't write. Period. Right? That became the thought from us hearing four tracks. So it is what it is. I understand. I understand you
But
can't
here's the
speak too
thing,
much
man.
on.
You don't know how people. You don't know how people. And another, yeah, I can't. You're right. I can't speak too much. But you don't. People work in all sorts of different ways and their own ways. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, like like you don't know how people work or how they collaborate. Like, oh, I'll write a bar and give it to you, but you approach it on the song for me because you're having trouble approaching songs, or you want to have a better approach to songs, but you write all the bars, like what I'm saying. So it's like people work in. I've seen people work in such different ways, and such ways that are not conventional, and
Hmm.
and it's just like it doesn't really have to be like explained like that. It's like, yo, like have you heard a have you heard a Quentin Miller song? Like not to disrespect dude or
No, no.
nothing,
Have I heard
but
it?
have you heard one of you? Yeah.
Yeah, bruh. I heard his
Does he
tape.
have bars?
Wait, okay. First of all, and I know Drake is your man's, but Drake wasn't kicking all type of bar. Like Drake swag raps sometimes. I know when Drake kicking bars.
Yeah. Sure.
On if Drake is doing like two birds one stone, that's straight bars. If he's doing a 5 a.m. in Toronto, that's straight bars. But he swag raps sometimes because obviously he's trying to make a dope song. He's not trying to fucking bar us to death, which I really appreciate a lot of times. Now, Quentin, that's all he does. Like, Quentin don't really got bars like that. Quentin swag raps. So if we're thinking about, if you're reading this is too late, that's a tape really where Drake really, that's Drake in the club. That's the first time it looked like Drake was like, yo, I'm in the club this whole summer. I forgot when it even dropped, but that was him saying, I'm in the club this whole summer. Okay?
Yep.
So I don't think it's fair to say Quentin doesn't have bars, so that means he couldn't done it.
No, but like even like a song by him, like for the fact that people like really like say like, oh yeah, Quentin like wrote all his shit and this and that. Like I'm like, yo, where's Quentin's song then? Like if he's so good at like and not to disrespect Quentin, because like, you know what I'm saying, not to like diss him, but like how come he's not at the same level? Like how come we haven't heard a banger by him like recently or anything? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I agree.
You know what I'm saying, right?
No, yeah, but here's the problem with Quentin Miller, though, right? Quentin Miller got a voice that sounds like he got a frog stuck in his throat, okay? Except he's not Future. Like, his voice is garbage. Like, I think you don't like me because I said that. like I think you thought I was just like a Drake fanboy when I said, I'm like, no, like, your voice, you sound monotone, my nigga. Like, it sounds like you just woke up every day. You feel me? Like niggas want... Like, even remember Nicki. That's how Nicki really kind of appealed to people and kept people interested. She was switching voices and vocal tones every 30 seconds. Oh, my niggas is tired. Fuck.
Here's the thing, man. Like, Quentin is I think that man is insanely talented, and I would never disrespect him, but it's just, oh, shit.
I should have been a flagrant.
Like, yeah, I know. That was wild. He's gonna miss one though. Yep, I knew it. Thing about that is, man, like,
what?
Oh yeah. 2. Oh, I can't even pass. What the hell's that?
Oh, you gotta
Let's go, man. And we were just down almost 20.
Yeah, that's because I was trying to talk to you, nigga. You should notice the trend. Hey, chat, I sacrificed this game to actually get some answers, nigga. Okay? Y'all can't hold this against me.
What the hell? Yeah, I can't even move properly right now.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Rookie of the year, Malcolm Brogdon, baby. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's like,
now you gonna come back to the conversation, nigga. Nigga, conversation over, fool. It's over now. I don't want to talk no more, bro.
Nah, I got. It's a different type of defense right now.
Oh my
God.
It's a different type of defense. No, it's not. My niggas is just tired, bro.
It's a different kind of defense we got set up. Look at the adversity. Came back after being down 20. I told you bring Lillard over here, boy.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
Told you bring Dame.
That's how I know you don't fuck with Quentin Miller. As soon as you start talking about Quentin Miller, you start dropping straight buckets, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's like you had a vendetta. Oh, here we go.
I have no problems with Quentin Miller, man. That man is insanely talented. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have not one single issue or problem with him.
Hey, would you work with him outside of, like, I know Drake ain't working with him, but would you work with him?
It's kind of hard to, man, because it's like, you know, like I said, I have no problem with him. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But like,
I guess I'm really asking you, what the fuck is your loyalty to Drake? You know what I mean? I know 40 look like him and Drake are separated at birth, so I get it. But it feels like, you know what I mean, like 40 told me straight up, I don't produce other niggas, and that's been his stance publicly. You know what I mean? You do. Yeah. Now I just wonder, again, you're not OVO.
Well, the thing is, 40 also produces differently from me. Like, 40's a guy, I don't think he produces as much as I do. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he can just produce for Drake. Me, I'm always making music, always. I'm not sure if 40's always making music. You know what I'm saying? So we're very different. I'm not gonna. The thing is, me, I'm the first person who I was working with Drake before 40 was. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was literally one of the first people to work with Drake. I've been working with Drake since the Room for Improvement mixtape, which is like years old. Oh, you just got crossed. Filet. Sorry.
Hey, chat,
Had to add that in there.
I had to take this loss. Okay, I had to take this
Yeah.
loss. Nah, for real.
Hey, Act, film that one. Film that one. Edit
No,
that
no,
one
no.
for me.
Okay, we got you on that. We got you. Hey. This a clip. This a clip right here. This a clip.
Edit the bounce back.
All right, man. Let's run it back real quick, man. I ain't got time for this. Now, this one I'm gonna play for real. I might even switch out Lillard. What really happened? I don't know if you know. Lillard scored 27 in the third, and he never scored in the fourth. He was too tired. You feel me? It's not your fault. It's not your fault, but
I think he got clamped, to be honest. But if you look at my team, it's very, very well balanced scoring. Very well balanced.
Somebody said ask you about Melanie Fiona.
Oh, Melanie Fiona. Honestly, she's amazingly talented. I haven't heard from her in a minute. I speak to her a lot.
Why are they asking about her though? You signed her or some shit?
No, not at all. Melanie was just a friend of mine. You know, we're all from the same city.
You smashed.
Melanie, Fiona, Drake. No, definitely didn't smash. Definitely didn't smash. That's the homie, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the homie, and I haven't heard from her in a minute, man. Good that somebody mentioned it. I should check up on her, see how she's doing. You know.
Oh, she's from Toronto too.
Yep, she's from Toronto.
Really?
Melanie, Fiona, we got Alessia Cara's from out here. We got so much talent. Weeknd, Justin Bieber. Man, so much.
Hey,
people,
chat,
bro.
should I do it to this fool, man? You know I'm doing it. There we go. I'm tired of the bullshit, man. Let's go.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. This is a difficult matchup.
Somebody
for my
says
team, but,
Jessie Reyes is the
care.
most talented female in Toronto.
Jessie Reyes is insane. She is insanely talented. You ever heard her music?
No, I haven't.
You gotta go check. You gotta go check out "Gatekeeper" by Jessie Reyes. The video and song. Go watch the video, listen to the song, and I know you'll become a fan immediately.
True. Yo, they say Belly's one of the hardest spitters out of Canada. Facts?
That's a fact.
I haven't gotten too much in the Belly yet, but I get a lot of people saying.
Me and Belly did a whole project.
Word. How long ago?
Called Mumble Rap. You should go take that in. It came out like a few months ago.
Oh, I should. That's what I was telling you. I should have trademarked Mumble Rap, man. I was telling somebody I should trademark Mumble Rap, bro. Yo, I definitely came up with a sweatshop and Mumble Rap. I promise you. I'm not even gassing it. I dead ass. I came up on it with some dumb shit trying to make jokes in my video.
Hey yo, Act. Low key, you're kind of iconic, man. I'm not even gonna lie.
Man, I try, man. I just love the culture, man.
I see that. You're low key an icon, man. And you're Jamaican. That shit makes me proud.
Hey, I will say though, there's a lot of people influencing the industry that are Jamaican, and one thing I attribute that to, I think we just kind of know, we just have that drive to just make shit happen. You get me?
Yep. Facts.
Especially, you know what I mean, that immigrant life, you know what I mean? That's how it is. Hold that!
Oh, of course. Oh, yeah, I forgot AD could shoot threes. That's going to be a problem.